Hello. I never wanted to be a streamer. That's a really weird thing to say. Let me explain. When I first decided I wanted to get into content creation, I was in high school. I was watching people like PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, all the top gaming YouTubers, and I fell in love with it. And all of them really inspired me because ever since a very young age, I've always wanted to be an entertainer. I started out playing music. I've been playing music for 8 years, and I wanted to make it a big thing, a big whole career because I loved entertaining people. Fast forward to 2018, and I move in with my old roommate, Jared. That's the house you guys first saw me start streaming in. I bought a PC because I simply just wanted to game with him. And I still had the idea in my head, like, it's not too late for me to dive into this YouTube thing. Because when I first decided I wanted to do YouTube, I was living in an area where the highest internet speed was 2 megabytes per second download and like a 500 kilobit upload. It was a miserable area to live in, and creating content there just was impossible for me. So I was playing around with the idea of YouTube, and that's when I was introduced to Twitch. My roommate was actually a Twitch streamer, and I immediately fell in love with this platform and the ecosystem surrounding it. I made a lot of friends exclusively as a viewer through Jared, and I fell in love with the idea of becoming a streamer, and then I started streaming March of 2018. It may have been 2019. I kind of get that mixed up all the time. Either way, I was immediately enthralled and in love with it. And the thing with that is, normally a lot of people, when they get into something like this, they stop after a little while because, it's not growing fast enough, or they lose the excitement and like the honeymoon phase with it. I never stopped loving it, and I never stopped. That being said, though, live streaming for me personally is not a very fulfilling form of content to make. As you guys know, my mod Michael and I last year started recording Let's Plays for YouTube, and I've been talking about it a lot, but I really wanted to get into game reviews on YouTube. And I told myself when I got into this house, I'd have my own personal space. I'm the only one who lives in this house. I have an entire building to record in. I should take advantage of that. And then I just never did. It was extremely hard between trying to figure out the time to record these videos while also not losing a lot of stream time, because I don't ever want to feel like I'm letting you guys down, because I love streaming, and there are people who tune in nearly every day, at least for like 30 minutes at a time. And I get DMs all the time saying like, I really love your style of content. I love your stream. Even when there's only like 4 people watching, that's still like absolutely huge for me. And that brings us to the entire point of the video. I don't want to be a streamer. I want to be a content creator. And with the amount of streaming I've been doing, that has been holding me back. And so I'm introducing a new schedule, and I'm going to go into completely all of the reasons why. So if you're not into all the details, once I say the schedule, you can bounce if you want. And then I'll go a little more in depth for anyone who's actually curious why. But as of the month of October, that is when my new schedule drops, which is just going to be Thursday and Saturday. Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will only be streaming 2 days a week from here on out. Now, with this schedule, I want to make it perfectly clear, those aren't the only days that I'll for sure be live. Sorry if this video has a lot of jump cuts. My sinuses are fucking killing me, and I can't figure out why right now. I think it's like dust in the vents. Anyways, sidetracked. There's a possibility that I'll be live some weeks, like my normal schedule, 3 to 5 days a week, recording content. That's what I kind of want to do. I want to do all my live content will be staying on Twitch. I will not be leaving Twitch. Twitch is going to be different for me moving forward, though. My Thursdays and Saturdays are still going to be the normal streams. But if I go live on another day, I'm going to be doing something different. I want to try and record content those days and do something unique, something that'll pull people in. So if you made it this far in the video and you're not interested in all of the details regarding the schedule change and everything, that's it. I'll catch you later. And I appreciate you even watching to this point because you mean the world to me. Seriously. So I want to cover a few bullet points. Why? Because I know there's going to be possibly a lot of questions regarding what's going on. So I'm going to cover a few bullet points. I want to cover, first of all, my financial situation, and then I want to cover my health, and I want to cover just my overall state of being as a content creator. Number one, my financial situation. I've mentioned on stream that I've been door-dashing a lot. My reasoning for that is last year, you guys heard me talking a lot about my goal for by the end of last year was to be out of debt, completely out of credit card debt, and only have my car payment left. Well, things got complicated when Jared decided to move out of state. I needed to figure out a different place to live. And of course, I made the decision that I didn't want to rent anymore. I got sick of renting, and I don't want to keep throwing away money to someone else. So in May, I bought this house, which is great. The issue is all the money I had saved up to slowly start working myself out of debt was used to do this. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't regret this. This is amazing. But the fact of the matter is I didn't reach my goal, and I need more free time to be able to do that. I work a full-time job and have been putting in nearly full-time hours into streaming, and I need to take a step back so I can reach that personal goal for myself and make things a lot less stressful on me. Now let's talk about my health. We're not going to be talking about my leg issues that I talk about 1,000 times on Twitch. But I'm going to talk about my weight loss journey, because I told you guys on stream quite a few times that I've been trying to lose weight, and I've lost 25 pounds, but I've gotten really stagnant with that. And my reason being, I don't have the free time to go to the gym. On days where I stream and I work, I leave work, come here, eat dinner, shower, and stream. That's it. That's all the free time I have. And that's with me starting at 9 p.m. at night. I have to be in bed. In order for me to get even 6 hours of sleep, I have to be in bed at 1 a.m. And that's why I end at midnight. So that way I have an hour to get my stuff ready for the next day of work. And I'm not complaining about that. I love doing that. Streaming isn't that hard for me to do, especially the type of content I put out. It's not extremely high energy. I'm not 100% in entertainment mode 24/7. A lot of it's really chill, chatting with you guys and me having natural reactions to games, which you guys seem to love. But that becomes a problem when I'm trying to fit in, gym time, when I'm trying to fit in meal prep time. If I don't make 7 days worth of meals, if I miss a day's worth of meals, that's a day I have to eat out because I don't have the time to cook that anymore. And I made a promise to myself when I first started streaming, I would never put my health on the back burner for streaming, because a lot of streamers do. There's a lot of content creators that do. I've watched a lot of YouTubers have their entire life fall apart because of content creation. And I don't want that for me. I do want to live a long, healthy life so I can do this, even if it stunts the growth of what I'm doing. And the last thing is fulfillment as a content creator. Now, I know there's a lot of creative things you can do with live content, and there's a lot of things that you can do that will be creatively fulfilling. I personally don't feel that from live content. I view live content as a chance for me to properly interact with the audience I'm trying to build. I don't see it as a full entertainment extravaganza. When I'm live for 3 hours, I think of maybe 30 minutes of that would be entertainment, and the other 2.5 would be me getting to chat with you guys and getting to hear about you guys, because I love doing that. The bottom line is I want to make videos. I don't want to do only live content. And right now I don't have the time with my current stream schedule. So at the end of October, I'm taking that leap. My first video should be up Friday, November 4th, I believe. Maybe a little later, depends, because again, I'm going to be streaming for the rest of October. my normal schedule is fine. So yeah, streaming's not going away. Sorry if my tweets about big announcement will shock you guys, scared you all, but I needed to get all of this out because I think it's very important that I'm transparent with you guys about what's going on with me, what's going on with my channel. I never wanted to be a streamer, and I don't want to be a streamer. I want to be a content creator, and I want to entertain you guys. So I appreciate you guys. Sorry about all the jump cuts in this video. My nose is terrible. My sinuses are off the charts, and I feel like I am dying. So I'm going to edit this and then go lay down. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. And if you watched to the end of this, type potato in the comments so I know what you did. All right, see ya.